Ooh. Also as well, what do you think odds are on in the next game playing as Venom? Do you think, like, I don't mean Symbiote Spider-Man.
I don't think they're going to do it. I wish they would, but I don't think they're going to.
Or do you think he'll be like DLC? Or it'll be like Miles Morales where you have like Venom DLC?
It would be awesome if what happened is we got like the Spider-Man Venom game after Spider-Man 2.
Or you have like Spider-Man and Miles Morales and Venom as a third unlockable character. And then you give like Spider-Man more dumb gadgets and you double down on Miles Morales' Venom tech. And then you give
if that happened, that would be like my dream game of I can't remember which one was it, Unlimited?
It might have been
Spider-Man Unlimited, where you can play as like Spider-Man and Venom.
And Venom has the locomotion jump where he jumps as high as a building.
And that game put in this engine would just be my fucking dream.
Yeah, because I adore Venom, both as a villain.
I just don't think it's going to happen.
Because they haven't got the balls to do it. They haven't got the balls to do Venom as he's supposed to be, which is he eats people.
Yeah.
Because maybe, though, we can hope.
We can hope.
And maybe...
I don't think it's going to happen.
And maybe, hopefully, some people out there watching this video right now can make a note of that. And in a couple of months' time, when we get the reveal of what the next Spider-Man game is going to be, no doubt at like E3 or something like that, we can see how accurate I was.
I reckon, give it a year?
Because that's my theory.
Because we've got Ratchet and Clank, Horizon, and God of War all meant to
Yeah,
come
that's fair.
out
So
this
Spider-Man
year.
will probably be, at the very earliest, it's going to be at the end of this year. But my theory for the next game is that you're going to play as all three.
I think it's a possibility because at the end of the day, they have already developed like how Miles and Peter play.
Yeah, and
so they could spend that development time making Venom.
My other idea is, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in this playthrough or just like on other content we've made.
Yeah.
My other theory will be that they would incorporate Miles as Venom powers as part of Peter's moveset with the symbiote suit.
Yeah.
So give him the ability to turn invisible and use like weird strikes like this.
Give him the equivalent powers, but make them actual like Venom powers, not Venom blasts.
Yeah, and then
it's
call
weird
them
because they're obviously called Venom powers. It's weird.
And then double down on that, and then what you do is because I think they did something similar in the Spider-Man 3 game, where when you play as symbiote Spider-Man, you do more damage. And you have more aggressive combos.
Yeah.
So you have like grabs that instant incapacitate enemies, and you have like your attacks do a lot more damage. But as regular Spider-Man, you're more acrobatic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like regular Spider-Man is more acrobatic and agile, and fights with more finesse, whereas symbiote Spider-Man hits harder and is more just like lethal.
I definitely think we're getting symbiote Spider-Man. Like that's
100%.
for sure. I don't know if they're gonna like have the balls, as you say, to put Venom in as a playable character or not.
It'd be so fucking fun.
But if it was, in 2 years we get Spider-Man 2, and another 2 years after that we got Spider-Man Venom. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Don't even call it Spider-Man, just call it Venom.
Yeah. But if they did the side game like they've done with Miles Morales, but for Venom, I wouldn't be mad at that.
It's like just whatever they end up doing with the engine next for the next game, just build on that and put a bunch of Venom shit in there.
Yeah. All I want is a game where we get to play as Venom again. That'd be awesome.
Also, this war, really, a bit out of nowhere. I don't really remember the last play session of like what happened right at the end of it, but was there like a war happening?
No, it's kind of just like I don't know.
It's like in the last game where out of nowhere there's just like, you see Dr. Octopus unleash the Devil's Breath, but like the very next cutscene is like all of New York is a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just happens immediately, but I get that. Oh, okay, well, Finn's wanting to blow up Roxxon Tower, but do Roxxon know that?
No. Again, though,
and have Roxxon sent out a bunch of people?
This exists for photo mode. Because you've got the spotlight on you. Lucas, what do you do? That's too powerful. That's too powerful for Spider Anus. Oh, whisper in his ear. Whisper sweet nothings.
Oh, God. Let him go. There we go. Chase him back up. Oh!
3 at once! Oh, Lucas, you know what you need to do right now. You need to save up all 3 and do 3 fucking Venom attacks in a row. Positive contact. Yeah, I'll show you some fucking positive contact, mate.
Oh god, camera, what happened?
Well, I guess we can discuss it now while we're like, doing this final mission. Like, do you have any theories to the next game? Because they're my two.
I very much think it's going to be based around Venom and Green Goblin. And I think they're going to literally do the Spider-Man 3.
But they're going to do it properly.
They're going to do it properly, yeah.
I feel so bad for Sam Raimi because he didn't fucking want to put Venom in that movie.
He didn't, no.
I think it was Avi Arad, is it?
Yes.
Who was like obsessed with Venom and was like, put Venom in this Spider-Man movie. He's like, I don't want to put Venom in it. Like, Venom's a great like villain, but we can't realise him with CGI effectively. Which I think, you know what, you were 100% on the money with that one.
And that's the weird thing, isn't it? Of like, yeah, it's Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3, but it's not what Sam Raimi wanted his Spider-Man 3 to be.
He was basically forced to put Venom in it, and like, what's the number one criticism about Spider-Man 3? It has too many villains. Almost like one of them was forced in at the last second.
The thing is, yeah, they built up the Harry turn. They did Sandman really well. They did piss me off when they just went, oh, it was actually Sandman that killed Uncle Ben.
Yeah, it kind of ruined, like, because the whole point of Uncle Ben being killed by a random criminal is that it's the same reason Batman's parents. I don't like the Joe Chill aspect. I much prefer it's just a random mugging. Which
yeah, me too,
means
yeah.
that every criminal Batman fights and every criminal Spider-Man stops could be the person who killed his Uncle Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Or could be the person who killed, like, Batman's parents.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? If like they want to stop all crime because they were the victim of a random senseless crime.
Yeah, and it's like every criminal they stop is symbolically representative of like the heartache they felt when just a random crime like robbed them of their like family members.
But when it's oh no, it was actually that you got targeted by someone, it becomes a completely different thing.
Yeah, it robs it of that impact.
Yeah, and it's just weird that they did that, but they did make Sandman a very relatable, believable character after that bad decision.
I like the bit where you have Uncle Ben just tell him, look, you don't have to do this, and then it's an accident.
Yeah.
I like that because it still keeps that like tragic element of oh, what is that Monster Hunter technique you just did?
Like, we just got to ward him.
Like, that's how you beat shit in Monster Hunter, mate. It's like that is.
That's that runic attack in God of War, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
just
a Dark
throw
Souls
the
weapon.
axe straight at them. So I want to get another finisher.
So did you ever see as well?
Again.
That was awesome. But there's the Spider-Man 4 where it's going to have the lizard in it because they set up Dr. Connors.
Yeah.
In early movies, like in Spider-Man 3, they have Dr. Connors in it, and he was going to turn into a lizard in the next movie. And the lizard might be my favourite Spider-Man or member of Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery, just because he's just a lizard in a lab coat, and I love it. And you know, in the comics, the lizard, he argues like not to be sent to prison. It's like, well, you can send me to prison, and I'll be in prison, I guess, but that sucks. Please just give me a lab, and I will use my scientific genius to better humanity. And they think, yeah, that's great. Give the lizard a lab. So he's just the lizard in prison with a lab. And he keeps getting out.
Yeah, why would you trust him with that shit?
And then he goes into the sewer and he builds robots that beat anyone up who tries to come in and get him. Because he's scared that he keeps turning into a lizard. He's scared he's going to hurt people. And I love it. I love that he's just in the sewers as a lizard. He's like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're randomly bumping into your mom.
No, so they were there telling people to evacuate.
While people with guns are just firing upon civilians.
Yeah, so Genki and Rio were just walking around going, oh, everybody evacuate, there's a bomb about to kill Harlem.
Right. Lucas, I'll be honest, for 1 second then, I genuinely thought that was the Hulk. Joe, you looked up when you heard the roar and you saw like this man encased in green energy. I legit thought the Hulk had arrived and I was about to fucking lose my shit.
And no, it's just like Uncle Aaron.
Oh my god, can you imagine if they had the balls to do that in this game? If like at the last cutscene, just the Avengers turn up and that's it. God, oh my god. Imagine if Sony weren't like petty bitches about controlling Spider-Man and they could have done that and just had Iron Man turn up.
Mm-hmm.
God, that like, oh my god, I'm now so annoyed Do you know that thing we always do, where we imagine a cooler scenario than that actually happens in the game, and then get mad they don't do it? I'm now so mad that wasn't the Hulk.
Well, last thing is, I think that's good. Like, we're gonna talk about Spider-Man 2 and being able to play as Venom, and then be mad when it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's like our theory for like the X-Men movie of like cast Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah,
as,
they did like the civil rights stuff.
Yeah, and then cast Giancarlo Esposito as Magneto.
Oh god.
Is she really getting tentacles? If she gets tentacles out and fights you on the side of a building, I'll be very mad. Oh my gosh, she's done it.
Not far off.
Yeah, fuck you! Don't do it. Don't do it. See what Spider-Man should do right now.
So, Karl, do you think she's going to set the bomb off?
Of course she is. 100%.
I can't let you do this.
Now, are we gonna get a redemption moment, or is she gonna be a bad guy?
But like, what Spider-Man should do right now is when she takes the helmet down, just shoot a web.
Yeah, just web her in the face.
The same way he takes out almost every single enemy that has eyes. It's why taking your mask off is the stupidest fucking thing to do.
Yeah, even if you might know Miles, it's like, he could still just web you in the eyes.
Well, that's probably be the best thing to do because it means that you don't have to hurt her.
Yeah.
She can't see, she can't fight you. So they legit gonna tell us now that this like £110 girl is gonna fight you and do as much damage as the Rhino.
They are gonna tell us that. She ran the numbers, Karl, so it's all fine.
Okay. That's why Miles is so aggressively trying to stop her. He's not. He's trying to stop her for no reason.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Makes
Look at this
Windu.
fucking lightsaber.
Makes fucking Windu. Let's go. I'm a little bit disappointed though, like Joe, in the same vein of like the Hulk turning up. I am a little disappointed that we don't get to have two Spider-Men.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I think it'd been. I'm gonna guess this is the final fight of the game.
No.
Oh, okay. I was hoping that we'd get like Joe
being
when you fight the Rhino.
Oh god! Oh!
Get wrecked.
Yeah, this is the final fight.
Like, do you know where Rhino turns up and Peter is in charge of the fight, and you're listening to Peter's commands because he's the Spider-Man? If Peter Parker comes back in and he follows your orders,
yeah,
because you're the Spider-Man who's been dealing with this problem.
Oh my god!
Oh, Lucas, she quickscope, yeah.
Fucking hell! That attack.
What she needs to do now? Come over and teabag.
Right, let's get some gadgets out, shall we?
Let's do this. And what is that attack? That's incredible. She saved all
I
the best.
don't blame her for spamming that move. Cause it's
I'd do it. If I had that move in real life, I'd be doing that shit all day.
And that's what I don't get, is because she's going, look, it's not a problem because I ran the numbers, but then Miles is saying, but there's something you didn't realise that got added to the equation.
And it's also as well, like, that's the thing, why is she not listening?
Yeah. So she's just like, no, he can't change the reactor.
It's like, do you think I'm just doing it for no reason?
Yeah. He's done nothing but show that he doesn't want to fight and he wants to talk.
I'm not trying to stop you, I just want you to listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she nearly killed your mum.
Well, she nearly killed you.
Finn, look! The reactor's still going critical. Soon we won't be able to stop it. No! I am not running away again!
Like, can you not see what's going on?
Like, look at what you've done.
Yeah.
Look at where we're stood.
You are the one person I needed on my side. I am on your side. We can take that.
He's literally trying to help.
It's like, it is the Dr. Octopus fight all over again, where he's like, you betrayed me, Peter. It's like, I am literally trying to save your life.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you betray me in this match? Like, I've been on your side the entire time. I'm the
like
most
he's been
on
the
your
only
side.
person on your fucking side.
I'm the only person who thinks you can still be redeemed.
Yeah.
God, what's she gonna do? See, now the Hulk needs to come in.
Yeah, the Hulk would be awesome.
I'm just mad it didn't happen because it would be so fucking hype.
I'm just mad that we get any game where Spider-Man gets hit.
You should never be getting hit.
Oh!
Like, do you know what you should be?
Just comboing me. No!
It should be one of your suit upgrades. One of your suit upgrades should be or like one of your gadgets or your suit powers. It should just be you dodge everything for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Like just Ultra Instinct Spider-Man.
Ugh.
Just fire everything at her. Do it.
I'm gonna keep one of those remote mines on her.
Just to be sure.
Just for next time she gets out of a combo. See? Just
Yeah. Do you know what?
stop that.
That's a pretty good tactic though. She's there like, I'm gonna swing. So I guess they could like try and go for that explanation of Spider-Man's spider sense doesn't work if people he knows and trusts.
Exactly. He
Try and
doesn't
hit him.
want to like have a fight with Finn so his spider senses don't kick in or something.
But we're clearly seeing his spider sense kick in.
Yeah.
Why do you keep fighting?
It's a fucking Spider-Man.
That's why. Look at this shit going on.
I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah! Fuck you. So you had your chance. This is where you should have infinite Venom. This is where you should have had it.
Yeah.
Like, you should have infinite Venom right now. And
Yeah.
you should be able to like, do that constantly exploding thing and just use every Venom power you have constantly. At this point here.
Yeah,
How
you should
high-
just fucking blow up on her over and over again.
Like, how hype would that have been if it's like, why are you doing it? Because I'm Spider-Man. And he just explodes and you are like, imagine if Miles was just constantly glowing with the radiation energy.
Yeah.
Like, he's just gone Super Saiyan.
You know
Like-
what, Karl? We're doing it anyway. Ah!
Like, Joe, the electric Super Saiyan 2 aura, if you just had that.
Yeah. Why don't the Underground just sell those fucking infinitely spawning death wheels to people?
Look at that. She's doing, like, Iron Man's level 1 from Ultimate Marvel. She's doing the protein cannon.
Fine. We'll get serious.
I'm
Oh,
really
shit.
not... I'm not going to buy that you can get serious.
Over, Miles. Yeah, I know.
Like, look at the technology they have access to. It's ridiculous.
And what's she using it for?
Just to be a terrorist.
Yeah. No, I'm doing it for the right reasons, Lucas.
I'm done listening. You never started.
That's the thing. Yeah, Miles, I appreciate that he says that. I'm done listening to you. It's like, you've not listened the entire time I've been talking.
Yeah.
Please throw her out the window. Fuck her.
Oh, God. No, she's just going to run away.
Go down trying.
Make me do this can thing of dodging 3 times.
Always dodge. Rule of threes.
Ah! I appreciate that that move actually lined up with the cutscene,
It
though.
did. It looked pretty cool. That was pretty boss. Let me guess. She now has the moment of, oh god, what did I do? Is it going to be like the Doc Ock thing? In
It's like,
Spider-Man 2?
oh my god, it's
Which-
spreading into Harlem. Who could have ever guessed?
Oh no. If only some hero.
This shouldn't be happening. I can't.
Are you kidding me? Just kick her off the edge. Fuck her. Don't save her. Don't save her. Just leave her. It's like, you think you're so fucking good, do it yourself.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Throw her.
Oh god.
So there's the Gwen
Miles
Stacy
just
moment.
taking the hit.
Yeah, the Gwen Stacy moment.
Yeah.
Now, is there a more on-the-nose moment in a superhero movie than when Spider-Man shoots the web to get Gwen Stacy and the web turns into a little hand?
Oh,
And it's
that was
like-
so bad.
And your eyes roll into the back of your fucking head, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is such an iconic moment, and it's ruined by how cheesy this is.
To be fair, Karl, I think my eyes were already back in the back of my head about half an hour into that movie. So it's
I
alright.
I will say though, the scene where turning into a weird electric eel man fixes the gap in Jamie Foxx's teeth is fucking god tier. It's like the coolest thing.
I can't believe they did it again with Wonder Woman. Like, I've not seen the new Wonder Woman.
Oh, she has a gap in her teeth.
The fact they do like the nerdy looking geeky person that turns into hot villain. And
they did.
Do you keep having to do this? Like, every time I become a nerdy person and like turns into a villain, like their glasses get removed, they become more confident.
The thing is, we've not only had that in Spider-Man 2, we had it in the Burton Batman movies with both Poison Ivy and Jim Carrey's Riddler.
And it's just like, stop doing this thing.
And Catwoman.
Yeah.
All of them have that exact same transformation. It's so fucking lazy.
Yeah.
So is this where you go Ultra Instinct? Do you have to absorb all this energy? Do it. Like, how much is this ruined by the fact you have to do it as a fucking quick time event?
Yeah. Just put it as a cutscene.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It works so much better as an awesome cutscene.
Yeah. Oh, really bad flashback.
He should be looking directly. He should be looking right in the eye, going, "This is your fucking fault."
Yeah. You should have had one hand on the reactor, one hand just punching her in the face.
Just giving her the middle finger. Like, I'm dead because of you. Like, my mum is gonna have to bury her husband and her son because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
God, that looks so fucking painful. That's like his nervous system.
Does.
It's not his circulatory system, that's his nervous system. They're his nerves. I told you so.
It's just when he's like, "Oh, Mum, do you want a hug?"
Or do you have to go do the ultimate Venom blast? So you know what? This is where you should have a final fight and you have unlimited Venom powers.
Yeah.
And you should have it in this costume.
What are you?
Why does that look worse than Crackdown?
Oh, we're doing it.
Oh, Superman.
Superman in.
Just let go. Let go.
The thing is, though, this doesn't redeem her.
No.
Because she still killed people. Through her own idiocy. Yeah, that's when you should have had unlimited Venom.
It is, yeah.
Like, you should have done that, and then she should have attacked you. And it's like, you have unlimited Venom. And be like, yeah. Oh, Master Chief.
Oh, God.
Re-entering the Earth's atmosphere.
Miles! Oh, God! Say something!
Oh, man, that's rough.
Like,
Miles just
please-
trying to be fucking Spider-Man.
Please stop saying my name out loud when I wear my Spider-Man costume.
All of us.
But it's fine, because only good people that won't reveal a secret identity are there, Karl.
If that was real life, they'd all have phones out. Every single one of them would have a phone out. They'd be hashtagging it. It'd be trending right now.
It defo is that moment in Spider-Man 2 with the train of like, "I saved you, please don't tell anyone."
Yeah. And it only works because, one, the Raimi movies, the Raimi universe is inherently camp, and two, those movies released before the widespread adoption of smartphones.
Yeah, yeah.
Because even if they knew what Spider-Man looked like, it's not like they could fucking recognise him or pick him out of a crowd.
Exactly.
In this
he
universe,
just looks like a normal guy.
Yeah, in this universe, they can so easily just take a photo of him.
Yeah.
So young.
It's literally the exact moment. And
Yeah.
that line of "he's so young" would work better if they actually saw what you look like.
Take care of them.
'Cause how do they know that you look young when you're wearing the mask?
No, I think they did see his face.
You did good.
I think that's the point, is like those few people saw who he was.
Who is
What bullshit question?
That guy?
Spider-Man.
He's our Spider-Man.
That's a right dick move, that. Do you know
Yeah.
Spider-Man's secret identity? Have you any idea how many villains want to kill his family? Why would you ask? That's the most irresponsible thing for a journalist to ask.
It is, yeah.
Can you tell us Spider-Man's secret identity? No.
Literally deep fakes. They're deep fakes. You understand me? Do you have any idea who I am? I will own you.
We know who you
I
are.
will own you. Do you hear me?
I do appreciate that line, though, of it's a deep fake.
It's fake. Why does that look like a Grand Theft Auto cutscene?
Davis?
Yeah.
Like, he looks like a Grand Theft Auto character.
Him and Roxxon. Davis will serve time.
So that's what it's saying is, like,
Reduce sentence.
Aaron had a change of heart,
From what happened in
And turned him in.
Together,
turned him in.
I
Yeah.
wonder if all that footage of him firing laser beams at tanks going to go past.
Looking good, Haley. This is where we come from. Yeah, we did it. City on my back, I'm committed. This is where we
Wouldn't it be great if he was listening to a remix of Spider-Man? Spider-Man! Like a hip-hop remix of it. Like, nobody in history has ever done that and not been like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Go away.
So he's still helping out Feast. It's always good.
Is that, please don't put me on the trucks that get robbed every day, though.
No.
I really don't want to work the trucks because they get robbed all the time. Please don't do that. Do they really have to, like, do the fade then?
Apparently.
Of all the scenes in this game where they've not had to fade, do they have to do it then?
Man, I still can't get over that suit. So cool. Gotta
I wish I'd picked that colour scheme. Do you think Peter's going to rip it off and be like, well, I'm Spider-Man, so fuck you?
Pete, does this job ever get easier? Some of it, yeah. Some things never get easier, though.
No, it gets harder. It's harder every time.
Because they saw us as disposable. Me, Rick, Finn, all of Harlem. I think
Got
part of
repaired
our
pretty
job
quick,
is
though.
making sure they can't get away with it.
Yeah, it all got sorted out. You know,
Add it to the Spider-Man oath.
it's just like, okay, cool. Like nothing ever happened, Karl.
Go time? Go time.
God, it's so rough. Two Spider-Man.
I was literally just thinking that how terrifying is that for villains?
You've not got a chance.
No, you haven't.
Like, where's the post-game DLC where one of your gadgets is just you call Spider-Man? Like, your gadget is Spider-Man turns up, and then it's like Devil May Cry when you just press start on a second controller and you both control them, and you've got two Spider-Men. What a good-ass game.
Yeah. So I'd say, like, you know, I have some little issues with the story, especially the thing we called moment one of, oh no, like, we're going to redeem Finn. But
Instantly.
overall, super good game.
Of course it is, yeah. You can't go wrong, can you? It's like more of the same. So we said
Yeah.
more of this incredibly good game.
And that's all I wanted out of this Miles Morales game.
Which is probably the reason as well why I'm not going to play this game, because I got as much enjoyment as I was going to out of the the Spider-Man gameplay. It's the only
Yeah.
thing I want to give a shit about is the story, which I've seen thanks to this playthrough.
Exactly. And what was your thoughts on the story then?
Good. I don't like the Tinkerer.
Yeah.
Like you probably heard from second one, I do not like this character. The instant they had the reveal, I went, their motivations are completely farcical.
Exactly. So I think we probably both had the same problem with it of that character. And it's just like, oh, they've got to do it.
It's like
Show off that Jesus moment again.
At least his Uncle Aaron is your fucking uncle.
Yeah. And they keep having moments where they say like, oh, but me and Finn are like family. It's like,
But they never
okay.
show it.
Not really.
They have one flashback. Yeah. That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
Now these credits are amazing.
Oh man, Marvel credits are always so fucking good.
But that's the thing is this is the quality of like the Marvel movie credits.
End credits, yeah. Like, which ones of those do you think are the best then?
Ooh,
And
God,
why
there's
is
so many,
it like the Spider-Man and the Homecoming one?
The Homecoming one's awesome.
The Homecoming one's good. The Far From Home ones are good.
The Far From Home ones are good, but they're not Homecoming level.
Yeah. I'm also a big fan of the Winter Soldier ones.
I was about to say the Winter Soldier one, yeah.
Where it's a James Bond movie.
And the Iron Man ones, obviously.
Because it's fucking Iron Man.
Because it's fucking Tony Stark.
And I will give some big props to the Endgame one, where they had the balls after 20 movies of post-credit sequences to just end on silence. And the only thing you hear if you watch that movie to the end is you just hear an anvil being hit with a hammer.
Yeah.
As a reference to Iron Man, and that's it. Because you know what? You've earned that. You've earned that after 20
They did.
movies. Marvel legal team, they were pulling double shit for this one. The Spider-Man writers. That's nice.
That is nice.
Dedicate it to the writers of Spider-Man. Oh, yeah! Wakanda forever.
Indeed.
The thing is, well,
forever.
Marvel gets away with that.
They do.
Can you imagine how fucking poorly handled something like that would be in like the DC Extended Universe? If, like, God forbid, Ben Affleck or Henry Cavill died. And after, like, one okay movie.
Oh, Karl.
Oh, it's Venom. Oh, he's so Venom. Oh. My first thought would be, what happened to my dick? Does it get bigger? Does it get stretchy?
It can be whatever it wants to be now. Oh, so he's up. So if they hadn't basically already confirmed what's going on, it's like, yeah, this is happening.
It was obvious, but it's nice to get, like, you know, confirmation that this is the storyline.
Oh, look, Kurt Connors.
I wonder if you turn subtitles off, you'd miss that.
Oh, yeah. No, there you go. I want him out, Kurt.
Oh, okay. Can you see that he's got one arm? Yes, you can. Okay, you can see he's got one arm. I think that would have been way cooler if you just saw that he was a random scientist but he has one arm. Because then you could be like,
Yeah.
That's Kurt Connors. Because that's the kind of scene where it gets put up on YouTube and it has a circle drawn around it of like things you may have missed.
So I'll just skip this bit so we can get to the suits.
Hell fucking yeah. But like, can you imagine like the DC Extended Universe trying to do something like that?
It would come off so poorly.
Yeah, in such poor, awful taste.
Yeah.
So I saw an amazing headline that like nearly made me do a spit take, which I rarely do these days, but it was a Variety headline that simply said, Jared Leto's Morbius is the most anticipated movie of 2021. I'm like, fuck it is. Did Jared Leto write this? I was like,
God.
creasing on the spot of like, are you fucking kidding me?
I think it's more believable that it's the least anticipated film of this year.
Did you know as well that movie had a trailer and no one gave a fuck?
Yeah.
He got a trailer and no one cares. So I guess go show off all the suits. Oh, I need to hear your mum's got to say that.
Not too busy. What's going on?
I just left Trinity Church. And I was thinking about Finn. And
Tell me about it.
she saved my life and yours.
No, she didn't.
Everybody's.
But Miles. Yeah, there you go.
But after seeing
So she threw a grenade through our front window, but then told us to get out.
get why she did it.
I don't know how to feel about it.
Take your Uncle Aaron. He's the reason Krieger's in jail.
I love how you're having this conversation as you're doing this shit.
Every time I look at him, I think of all the pain he put your dad through.
Yeah.
You don't need to make a judgment on Finn's life, Mijo. Or her death. Just remember who she was and why you loved her.
You always know.
See, this is where your mum should be like, fuck her.
That's my
Yeah.
I'll be back.
You know what? She nearly got us all killed. Fucking forget about her.
Right, let's go see these costumes then.
So let's do it. Oh, this Miles is dead. Let's go check.
Fuck this Miles, go to 100% completion Miles. He's way cooler. That's my Miles. Oh,
So yeah, I will say super annoying that the game makes you do an entire run on New Game Plus for the platinum.
I know, you were saying that, and I was like, that's not ideal. I hate when it's
No.
like, what do I have to do for the platinum? Just complete the game again. You're like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah. So, you've seen all the top 3 rows, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
And we have the one for doing all the side quests,
Which
the
is?
Uptown Pride.
I don't mind that. It's reminiscent of the Ox suit.
So, like, not bad, not bad. The winter suit.
He's got a little scarf. He's got his booties on. He's got his leg warmers. Very 80s.
So this is like when you do loads of the side quests or something. Someone, I think it's Haley, calls you to the park and gives you her like scarf and hat.
Okay, because like Spider-Man, you look really cold.
The one for doing all the bases is this one.
That looks awesome. These look designed for ray tracing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, these exist so you can show off all the cool reflection shit.
And then you've got the cat suit.
The Bodega cat suit, which is the one everyone gives a shit about. Please tell me you can change the cat.
You can't change that.
Can you not change the cat mask?
No.
Because there's like several cat models in the game.
But no, you can't have like Miles' cat. You've got to have Spider-Man cat. But yeah, super adorable. And then
the last one.
The Prowler one.
Is that getting all the music?
That's for doing all the beats, yeah.
I don't like the eyes.
I like the suit, but not the eyes. I agree.
They look too small. Like they work on the Prowler costume because obviously it's like armored.
Yeah.
I would have much preferred just if it had the colour scheme of the Prowler suit. I'd have been happy with that. And then what's that final one that you've not unlocked? You've not done 100% yet.
It's because it's unlocked in New Game Plus.
Oh yeah. So unlock suit camouflage.
I wonder if I can just go to the New Game Plus one and preview it.
Yeah, let's give it a go. We've got like...
It loads pretty fast, so you know.
Yeah, thanks next gen.
We can do that.
0%. Previously on.
I literally went to see what the suit was. And then it's like...
straight in.
Oh, okay.
Just, Lucas, you said this game loaded fast. It fucking loads quick.
It does.
Let's have a look.
So there we go.
Oh, we can see it. Oh, so it's just
Yeah.
jeans and a t-shirt.
So this is, I think, like, just what Spider-Man gave him when he was originally training him.
Just whack on a hoodie and a shot. As long as you wear, like, he's wearing one of Peter's old masks.
Just put one of Peter's masks on, yeah.
And I'm noticing as well that he hasn't got the weird giant man hands that PS4 Spider-Man has. Oh, he does a bit. Rotate him a little bit. Because we talked about how in the unlockable costume you get in Spider-Man PS4 is that it's Spider-Man naked.
Oh, yeah.
But he has ginormous fucking hands. And you sent me by saying that he looks like that guy in Always Sunny who wears the giant rubber hands. And I could not stop thinking about it every time I scrolled past that suit when I played the game. It got me every single time.
Oh, so these are like your powers for New Game Plus.
Which are
So you unlock a third finisher to be banked. Mega Venom Blast automatically triggers before a fatal hit at
So
no
if you're
cost.
about to get killed, you get second wind, essentially.
Yeah, once per encounter. And it's just, no, fuck you.
You didn't win.
Yeah.
Giving you an
And
incentive
then,
to get hit.
There you go. So while camouflage, the combo counter no longer resets, so you can use it to string together combos if like there's somebody across the other side of the room or whatever.
And you get a double combo thing when you're hitting people in it, which allows you to get to your finishes quicker.
Yeah,
So the Spider-Man
lets
in
you
this mode.
Venom stun like every other person if you've got
All the other bullshit on.
if you've got the other shit on. And these ones are just like increased web capacity by 2. Hollow drone explodes when it deactivates.
I kind of wish they'd put all that stuff on the old PS4. Like, when they went back and just did the remastered version, put a bunch of extras cool shit in there. I would have appreciated that. It's like some new powers to play around
it's
with.
like it's one of those of it's a little bit annoying that you can't unlock them in the main version of the game, like the first playthrough. But it does incentivize you to actually go and play New Game Plus.
Because it means that you are not playing the exact same game again. You are at the very least getting some elements of a new experience while doing it.
Oh god, his face.
Yeah, Daft Punk!
What's going on with his face?
I just don't think the eyes have, like, come in yet.
Weird. But yeah, that's all the suits for everyone.
Oh, there we go. Luke, you got to do one last photo mode. Do it.
We do. So what
Do
suit
it.
are we putting on?
Oh, 2020. Let's say fuck 2020 one more time. Fuck 2020.
There we go.
Whoa.
Hey, Pete. Headed your way.
And you know what to do, Lucas. You know what to do.
Not yet. They're still securing a couple inmates.
So obviously you can't go fight anyone wearing it, can you?
You're going back to the raft.
No, I can't.
But you can get a sick-ass pose on the go.
As long as
Well, you know where I'm going.
Of course I do, yeah. Straight to the biggest fucking tower in the city, as you should.
Closing in on you. Be there soon.
Oh, yeah, you got all these powers, so you can just do all this crazy bullshit.
I love that aerial mobility that gives you.
They can't take that away in the next game.
No.
They cannot
They have
rob
to
you.
give you some Venom form of it. They have to give you the symbiote suit like almost immediately, I think.
Because there's no way you'll be able to go back to not having this level of mobility if you play both games.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah.
See you at dinner, Mom.
Well, anyway, Mum, I've got to go pose like a fucking boss.
We've got to go do the shot, Carl.
The shot that everybody fucking did when they played the game.
We've got to do
Lucas,
it.
I run this city. I run this goddamn city.
This is all mine. As far as the eye can see.
He looks like a giant Spider-Man sleeping in the town. Look at he looks like a big giant Spider-Man.
Oh, just lying down in Central Park like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, bring it on. And Spider-Man's like, why did you do this? Why did your Venom powers make you ginormous? I don't like this. It's too powerful, Miles. You need to stop.
Just when Miles becomes Ant-Man as well.
Giant man. Fuck you.
Oh, God.
I do what I want. Ants and Spider-Man. The team up writes itself. Next game, guys. Next game.